Okay, hello everyone. Today we're going to look at factorials. Okay, we've kind of looked at them before, we just haven't called them factorials. Okay. Again, today's objective is to understand and use factorial notation. The essential question, is there a simple way to represent all possible arrangements? Is there a simple way to do that? Maybe like a shortcut? First, guys, an arrangement. An arrangement is putting items in a particular order. Right? That's what an arrangement is. You're putting things in order. As an example, we've talked about this. Suppose we have 5 books, and we're going to place them on a shelf. I mean, how many different arrangements can I make with those books? Remember, we talked about trophies before. If you put trophies up on a shelf, how many different ways can I put them in order? How many different ways can I make an arrangement? Well, if we have 5 books again, the first slot I can put all 5 books. Well, once I put one in that first slot, the second slot I only have 4 choices left. And then the third slot there's 3, and then there's 2 and 1. So basically I'm multiplying 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. That's how many arrangements there are. There's 120 different ways to arrange 5 books on a shelf. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm at school right now. We're in the middle of conferences. Anyway, this type of calculation, it's called a factorial. And the way you write it is you write the number, and then there's an exclamation point. So 5 with an exclamation point means 5 factorial. And what does that mean? It means 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. That's what it means. Guys, basically the factorial function, what it does, it multiplies all the whole numbers, starting with the number that we've chosen, all the way down to 1. And it's kind of a shortcut. Instead of having to write them all out, like 7 factorial, it says there. It's 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. I mean, that's what it is, okay? Multiplies all the whole numbers, starting with the number in question and going all the way down to 1. Guys, for definition, 0 factorial, by definition, is equal to 1. Just accept that, okay? It's equal to 1. All right, 0 factorial equals 1. All right, well, let's look at another example. How many ways can I arrange 3 letters? A, B, C. Well, there they all are. Those are all the arrangements of the 3 letters A, B, C. There are 6 arrangements. And you can look at 3 times 2 times 1. That's 6. We can use a calculator to find factorials, or we can use Desmos as well. Click over to Desmos real quick. So like this one here, 7 factorial. You see that big number there? It might take a while. You can multiply them all together. But if you're in Desmos, I'll squeeze down here. I can just put like this, 7, and then put an exclamation point. It's above the 1. There's our answer. Or you can use Desmos if you want. That's okay with me. Let's see if we can take a look at the calculator here. If I want to get 7 factorial again, just go 7. All right, sorry guys, I'm at school again. People just walked in. Okay, here's the calculator, guys. To use the factorial, I can go 7 and hit the math button. The math button again is right there, math. I'm hitting that. And guys, use the arrows. I'm going to scroll over to the right where it says PRB. All the way to the right, you can see the factorial is number 4. Now you can use your arrows and scroll down to number 4 if you want, or you can just hit the number 4. We'll automatically do it for you. See that? It says 7 factorial. And then I hit enter. And there's our answer. All right, you can use the calculator as well. Just wanted to let you know. Guys, we can also simplify factorials and fractions. And that's very effective. It really simplifies things. As an example, if I have 7 factorial divided by 5 factorial, what happens? The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 cancels out because it's on the top and the bottom. And what we're left with is just 6 times 7. All right, we're left with the 2 in front here. You see that? Because everything that's 5 and below it is eliminated. All right, y'all, another example. 6 factorial divided by 2 factorial. Again, guys, the 2 and the 1 will cancel out on the top and the bottom. So what you're left with is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3. All right, you can think of it like this. 6 minus 2 is 4. So it's the first 4 letters in the sequence starting with 6. In the factorial sequence starting with 6. And we'll get more into that later when we talk about permutations and combinations. We can multiply factorials together. Right, just multiply them together. 4 factorial times 3 factorial. Just put them together, guys. It's 144. Also, guys, we can multiply and simplify. Multiply and divide. All right, you can write them all out. Like 5 factorially on top is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the bottom here I have 3 factorial and 2 factorial. Put them together. So the 2 and the 1 cancel out. And this 3 right here cancels out. So on top you're left with 5 times 4. And at the bottom I'm just left with 2 times 1. So we know that ends up equaling 10. All right, again, we're going to get more into that. That's called a combination. We'll get more into that in the next couple days. All right, that's it, y'all. Thanks for listening. You can do the homework check now if you want, and we'll probably look at it in class too. Thanks.